Hey, what's up guys? This is Josh Dragon here, and today we're going to be continuing our Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles LP run for the Nintendo Entertainment System with Area 6. In this part, we're actually going to be finishing the game. Now, an interesting point I want to mention here is that when you start this level, you're going to get one of 3 randomly generated enemies. You'll either get the foot soldiers, the boomerang Frankenstein guys, or you'll get, if you're unlucky, a couple of these jetpack guys. And the jetpack guys are really nasty. They have a very high level of health. They take a lot of damage to take out with any of the weapons, and they can even survive 2 scrolls, or at least 1 scroll. So be very careful with fighting them. We're going to be seeing a lot of them in this stage, and a couple of other enemies that are a little strange for the Turtles series, like a metallic kangaroo and helicopter guys later in the level. But most of these enemies are very, very strong, and you should only fight them with the scrolls from this point forward. Don't use anything else. If you do lose a turtle, you can actually take the path on the bottom, but going down that way will probably cost you quite a bit of life, as there's a lot of spike pits down there which you kind of have to traverse through, so I wouldn't recommend that unless you want to finish the game with all 4 turtles. I actually had a time when I made it to Shredder, and I was really sloppy with the way I was fighting him, and he killed one of my turtles. It's the only time this has ever happened. And I was, kind of upset with myself, so I went to go through this level again, and I actually chose to go down there and get the turtle back and then go and fight Shredder, but it took off all of my health from all the turtles just to get that one back. And I did get back to Shredder, and I did still kill him, but I finished the game with like barely any health on any of the turtles taking that path. It's so much harder, so don't do it unless you really want to do it. You want to finish the game with all the turtles. These kangaroo guys are really not much of a problem. The one down here can't hit you as long as you go through this section very fast, and then I just chose to kill him with the scrolls. Come to think of it, there actually are quite a few strange enemies inside the Technodrome. Like take these kangaroo guys, for example. They look really, kind of strange. I mean, I don't recall ever seeing them in the show. Or the helicopter guys, even the jetpack guys look a little out of place. This area right here is kind of like the middle of the Technodrome, the blue area. The enemies here are going to be scattered around intermittently, and they're not really overly strong, especially if you have the scrolls, so there shouldn't be anything you can't handle. But the area coming up next will be very, very hard, so try to keep your health up for it. Going through this section, you can either take these little helicopter guys out with the bow, or the scrolls, any of that stuff of course works. Okay, so we're now going to be going through the Hallway of Death, and I'll explain how this thing works. This hallway has a reputation for being one of the most difficult levels in, like, any video game, especially of the NES era. The main reason is because of these jetpack guys. They are everywhere down here, and they are really, really hard to kill. They're going to take a lot of health off you if you don't do things right, so this is basically my strategy for it. There's certain points where you can jump up and hit the top of the screen and the jetpack guys will back off. Something in the AI makes them do this. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but you want to jump up every so often, and sometimes it will cause the jetpack guys to back off. If it doesn't, you have to take them out with the scrolls. There's really just no way around it that I know of, which makes this part really hard. And when you get to the narrow part of the hallway, you want to either kill that jetpack guy or make him back off, and then you can go in there, proceed forward, and you're going to have a jetpack guy, like every so often, that'll pop up. You want to hit him and then duck, and he'll fire off his laser. And don't follow after him, because otherwise he'll actually come back and fight you. So you want to make sure that he backs off all the way off screen. And then once you get all the way through the hallway, you'll just have a couple of these little helicopter guys, and they're really no big deal. And then we're almost at the end of the game, but we have one more jetpack guy to kill. Just use a couple of scrolls, he's really no big deal. And once you finish with him, we're off to go see Shredder. Once the fight starts, you want to get off the platform and stand directly underneath it, because Shredder's going to warp in on there, and if you stand there, you'll take damage. He's extremely easy to kill. All you have to do is knock him off, and then jump up on top of the platform, and use any long-distance weapon you have, scrolls, boomerangs, shurikens, anything, to knock him back whenever he jumps at the platform. He's really, really easy. I mean, he'll never even hit you as long as you have a long-distance weapon. And just like that, we have beaten the game. I want to thank you guys so much for watching my Ultimate Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1 LP. I had a great time doing this one. I will probably be doing some more Turtles games in the future, but for right now I would like to finish with my Mega Man 1 LP and maybe move on to Battletoads, the arcade game. It's a really fun one to do, so we'll be looking forward to some more classic gaming in the future. I want to thank you guys so much for watching my LP. I will see you next time. This is Josh Dragon signing out.